Hey, what's up everyone, it's Iris, just bringing you a little bit more Destiny gameplay here. Right there, starting off, I was actually hitting record on my Elgato. But the thing I noticed with Destiny, there's a lot of running around and flying around, so there's a lot to edit with these videos, just to get some of the good gun fight scenes going. I want to reach out to everybody and request a little bit of help here with Destiny, because I'm going through the storyline, and I'm getting all this glimmer, and I'm getting all these rewards and stuff like that, and upgrades. And what I really need is, if somebody could send me a link to another good video, or if you guys want to send me an ad request on PSN, and we'll play together, get in a chat, and you guys could kind of talk me through some of this stuff, is setting up my character. Like, what should I buy? What weapon should I upgrade? Like, the stuff that I have right now, is it any good? Dismantling stuff. I mean, what should I dismantle? Like, I had to make room. I got a new pair of a chest armor, and I dismantled like the lowest ranked one that I had, so that I could purchase one that was definitely better. So things like that. I'm really looking to get my character as high as I can. Right now I'm going through the story. I'm on Venus. I'm at the part of the story where I'm looking for the Black Garden. So now I'm back on Venus, and stopped playing last night so I could get a little Rocket League in, which that game is pretty fun. I did a video, captured one last night, my first time playing it, scored a goal. So I'm going to put that together in a video coming out soon. But back to Destiny, I see a lot of people playing. I see a lot of my online friends that are in parts of the game, and I don't want to just jump into their game and join sessions and stuff like that. So I'd really appreciate if somebody can just, get with me, help me through some of these stages, and take a look at my character and what I have. I don't know if I should post screenshots of the stuff that I had, or is it easier to just get into a chat and just talk it through with somebody, and that's something that I would definitely want to do. But the story so far is pretty cool. I like going through these missions. I did a couple of patrols the other night just to get some awards and things like that. And one of the things that I want to start doing, that I do see online sometimes, is people try it on a hard difficulty level and things like that. But right now I'm a level 11, and I went into a hard, and it was just a little bit too much for me right now. So I'm going to stick with the normal and do the best I can. One thing playing solo that I noticed, though, and you'll see it throughout this video, is my little bunny hop technique. It seems that whenever there's a bunch of enemies or whatever, one way that I could get away from their fire is just by jumping around like a maniac, and for some reason it's more difficult for them to hit me. So I've been using that technique, besides trying to hide around corners and stuff like that. Obviously, coming from Call of Duty, you'll see at some points in the video, I'm trying to head glitch and trying to stay back as far as I can and try to get headshots and make every shot count. But this weapon that I'm using right here, this semi-auto, I like it. It does the job. I like the reticle on it. It's pretty good, and hip fire is really good in this game. I do have a heavy weapon, a rocket launcher, which I pull out every now and then, and it seems to do a lot of damage. And I just got one of the shotguns, which is pretty good. It seems like on some of these guys, like goblins and some of the other ones, that it's like a 2-shot kill or one headshot kill. So that's a pretty strong gun. But again, going back to like chest armor, helmets, things like that, like engrams. I don't even know what to do with this stuff. I went and got some bounties, and I'm looking at the ones that I know I can get, but there's other things within the game that I just kind of need help explaining, like what direction should I go. Like, if I go and there's like a level something weapon that I can't use right now, is it worth buying right now because it might not be there later? Things like that, like how to get more glimmer. Just, when I go to the guy for the bounties and turning in engrams, and I'm just kind of confused on what I should be doing. But the in-game and fighting and all that, I'm pretty good. But when I'm traveling around the planet, I feel like I'm rushing past some stuff like loot, and you know, I don't know where all the loot things are, the caves. Most of the caves I go into, there's nothing there. So I don't know if a certain amount of time has to go by where it'll regenerate and there'll be another crate in there. You know, little things like that. I'm really looking to get some help. One of the other things I want to talk about while I've got your all's attention, and it's actually kind of weird. Like, you ever see a video that you got a thought of a video that you want to do, and you know, you're trying to put it together in your head, and then the next thing you know, you're on YouTube and you're looking at videos, either, you know, somebody you're sub to did, or you just find it by searching for something, and it's literally the idea that you wanted. Now, I saw a video not too long ago by somebody I'm subscribed to, and I'm sorry, I forget who, but it was definitely someone I'm sub to, where they talked about that same thing. You know, I wanted to do this video. I think it was Higgsy. I'm not sure, but you know, he had an idea. He wanted to do something, and then he saw somebody else do it, and you know, now it's a conflict of like, do I still do it? Is it viewed as copying? And so, my thoughts on that is, look, if you've got an idea and it's a video that you want to do and you want to put your commentary on it and you want to get your opinion and your thoughts out about it, do it. If somebody else did it, great, because that's their opinion, that's their thoughts. You know, I want to hear yours, and you know, I think that's what I'm going to do. I saw a video yesterday on a subject that I was wanting to do, and I think I'm going to do it anyway. And you know, I don't think that it should be viewed that I'm copying somebody. You know, it's not like I'm going to talk word for word. It's the same topic, but it's going to be my words and my opinion and what I think is the best way to go with that idea. So, you know, give me your thoughts on that. How you guys feel about, you know, because listen, YouTube's pretty much saturated with A, content creators, B, ideas, you know, especially in the gaming community. I mean, if you're talking about Call of Duty, there's only so many things you can talk about Call of Duty. There's only so many things you could talk about Destiny. So once you start getting into those kind of commentaries, listen, a lot of people are going to be talking about a lot of the same things. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about that, and if that's happened to you before and how you dealt with it. You know, which course of action did you take? Did you go ahead and do the video? Did you not do the video? I'd like to know your thoughts on that. One of the other things that I noticed also, just going real quick back to Destiny, is the cutscenes are just way too long. I'm trying to figure out, how do you skip, you know, some parts? Can you fast forward through some of these things, especially when you're, you know, heading to a planet or you're going back to the tower? Just the scene with the spaceship flying through the air, and I hope they do something with that where you could just either skip that or at least fast forward through it, or just make them shorter altogether. That would be pretty cool. A few things also. The guys, if you want to call them at like the end of each round, when you do, and I've died a few times, and it sets you back, just infuriates me, pisses me off. But a lot of times I keep forgetting I have that special power, and I have that, what is it? It's like a special hand cannon, where it's like golden or something like that, and I keep forgetting to pull it out and help me out, and you know, it's like one of those things that you're trying to get used to the game, and you're trying to remember all the controls and what the buttons do. Like the other night, I just figured out about the D-pad, that you could sit down and salute and dance and all that. So it's like, you know, I'm learning these little things, but what I really want to learn are things to help me advance in the game. So it's Friday, the weekend's coming up. I hope everyone has a really good, safe weekend. It's going to be hot around here in the New York area, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do the beach thing or I might just hang out in the backyard. And I haven't forgotten about putting that video together about my garden. I'm still going to put that together. I'm just, you know, waiting for the season and for some stuff to come in and ripen so I could get it from, you know, start to middle to the end to picking. So you guys will get a visual on all of that. So I haven't forgot about that. And got a couple of videos that I'm working on. Like I said, the Rocket League one, I'll probably edit that today and get that all put together. Probably not a lot of editing in it because, you know, it's a pretty straightforward game, but there's a lot of parts in it where I'm hitting the buttons and the menus popping up because I wasn't used to it, so it's actually pretty funny. So I hope everyone, again, has a great weekend. Please, as always, throw me a like. Please comment and follow me on Twitter. I would really appreciate it. I love all the feedback, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Later.
Are there any still intact that I can analyze?